welcome. This run is by Butterfree. I got a few requests from a group who I posted about my runs in, and a few of them requested Butterfree. I think with the intention that Butterfree isn't very good. However, Butterfree in Gem 1 is actually pretty decent if he's used right. Butterfree, he'll only start with one move, which will be Confusion, which isn't really a disadvantage in any way for the start of the game. Just let me disable that. I need to disable that, otherwise the trainer will also, the rival trainer also ends up with Butterfree. So Confusion's gonna beat Charmander pretty easy. The only real difficulty at the start of the game is probably going to be the rivals Pidgeotto using Sand Attack. Misty's not going to be difficult. Brock will be very easy. Confusion will do a lot of damage because of Brock's Pokemon's bad special. So, need to go and collect Oak's parcel. Standard start of red and blue stuff. And in exchange for the parcel, Oak will give us our Pokedex. Fun fact, did you know the Pokedex can actually be obtained as a regular bag item in this? Maybe the game developers intended the Pokedex to be a bag item and then thought it was a bit more convenient for it to be in the menu, but the coding for it to be a bag item is in the game. You can get it using item underflow exploit and mods and stuff like that, but if you open the bag item Pokedex, it just opens the Pokedex as if you clicked it from the menu. Nothing really special, just a cool little fact to start the run. I'm going to go battle the trainers in Viridian Forest first to boost Butterfree's level just a little bit, since he is still only level 5. He could lose to Weedle. He is weak against poison, so yeah. Might just gain a level 7, and he should get through this Weedle, Kakuna, and the last Weedle pretty easily. Level 8, let's grab the other antidote. Let's grab a potion. Let's grab the item finder potion. And this trainer won't be any difficulty. No poison sting was used, which is convenient. Rare. Don't have that happen very often. And now time to go back and fight the second rival battle. Only Sand Attack. It's going to be difficult. Charmander using Ember probably will be fine. So let's give him a go. He shouldn't be. I don't picture him being difficult. Actually, I'm having second thoughts now, because if Confusion misses and he hits Ember, he will actually do a bit of damage. Butterfree's missed one. Hits on the final attempt. Good work. A battle that Butterfree could have lost, but he didn't. So as I will quickly heal up, let's make our way to Pewter City. Butterfree shouldn't struggle at all in Pewter City. He should get through Pewter City very, very easily. Alright, level 10. It's a good level for this start of the game. The way I play this as if I'm just sort of playing my own casual way. Oh, Butterfree might actually lose. Yeah, Butterfree will lose against this junior trainer. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Diglett actually outsped Butterfree. Diglett is pretty quick, and his attack power isn't too bad. Butterfree doesn't have great defense. This is the stats at level 10. As you see, the defense stat isn't great. so getting hit by physical moves is gonna take Butterfree down pretty easy. I'm gonna give Butterfree a couple of levels. At level 12 it may outspeed Diglett. Kakoonas are good. Kakoonas pay good experience in this. Alright, level 11, what do we need? 26, that'll be a level. So let's try again at level 12. Heal up. And now it'll be an easy victory. Sandshrew still could win if Butterfree kept missing from Sand Attack, but we do get lucky. I try to avoid using battle items during battles where possible. So Geodude is a 2-hit KO with a critical hit. Onix isn't going to really fare any better. Geodude and Onix, even though Confusion isn't super effective, still hits them for a lot of damage because of their poor special. Bide is pretty useless, so I will sell that. So let's get rid of Bide. And let's continue on past some of these bug catchers. Seven PP left. It should be enough to get us through. Alright, we've got Poison Powder, which is... Oh, I've only got 2 PP. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll have to go back and quickly heal to get those power points back. So let's come on and battle. Butterfree, in theory, could have still won that, but just to be sure. Alright, let's heal up before Mount Moon, and we will come into Mount Moon. Mount Moon shouldn't be too bad. Alright, Butterfree's at level 16, so it can't learn Water Gun. So I didn't necessarily need to pick that up. It's a little bit of habit picking up the Water Gun TM. I will pick up an escape rope, and for the hell of it, I'll get the rare candy. I always run into that trainer by accident, but that's alright. Alright, let's proceed on to the Team Rocket battle. There's one mandatory Team Rocket battle in Mount Moon, and straight after is the Fossil Finder, who also has poison Pokemon which are weak against Butterfree. So we'll knock out Rattata, knock out his Zubat. So Grimer, easy. Voltorb isn't going to do any damage, it doesn't have Sonic Boom. And let's use Confusion to knock out Coughing. And let's flee. Okay, I'm going to grab the Great Ball here so I can catch my Spearow, which I will trade for Farfetch'd in Vermilion City. Okay, Cerulean City. I think I'll be better battling some of Misty's trainers first before going for the rival. His Pidgeotto will be a higher level and will outspeed me, giving it a chance to use Sand Attack and all that. Now, for bug types and grass types, you do need to be careful against the junior trainer because her Goldeen knows Peck, which can hit, as you see, is probably going to win if it hits another Peck. And hurting Confusion, that was a lucky win. Butterfree's in a little bit of limbo here because it's not going to... I don't think Butterfree's going to be able to beat Starmie. Level 18, we'll give it a try. I'm not going to go for sleep, it's too inaccurate. We'll hit poison. And yeah, Butterfree's not going to win unless it gets very lucky and gets a confusion. Well, yeah, there you see, Confusion barely even scratched Starmie. So let's try the rival trainer. It does outspeed Pidgeotto. Sand attack, that's not good. Abra. Getting a lot of misses for just the one sand attack. How many misses did I get there? I counted 6 off one sand attack, which is terrible. In fact, I'm almost out of PP. I won that battle with 1 PP left on Confusion. Which, this is why I don't use sand attack in these runs as well. It's too cheap. I feel it's too broken in Gen 1. When it gets used on you, it does staggering amounts of damage for a move that doesn't actually cause you any damage physically. Let's get rid of Stun Spore. So, no sand attack or accuracy dropping moves for these strategies. I like to use the Pokemon's, what I would describe as natural strength. So I'll avoid Badge Boost Glitch, I don't want to use that. And if possible, I will avoid using X accuracy and X attack and all that. So I want the Pokemon to do it using its own stats, using its own attacks as much as possible. For example, in the case of Pokemon that can't physically do this challenge, because, oh dear, I may be in trouble here. Poison Powder, Supersonic. Geodude's no longer confused. Let's put it back in confusion. And we will get a victory by poison. Gotta try and get back and not activate any more battles. So with Badge Boost, if you don't know, whenever you beat one of the gyms in this, depending on the gym leader, Brock, for example, your attack will get a 12.5% boost. If your stats are altered from something like a Tail Whip or a Sand Attack will do it, that 12.5 stacks back on and makes your Pokemon extremely more powerful than what it should be during that battle. So that's why I don't like using Badge Boost. Alright, let's come over and get the SS ticket from Bill. That will allow us to go to Vermilion City. You don't need to beat Misty first, you can go straight there. Even so, the Drowsy might be a bit of a tough one to get through as well. Machop's not any problem. Let's poison. Alright, fantastic. We're asleep. How much does Confusion do? Not a lot. Butterfree is now confused. And as you see, this battle is not going well. With how much damage Confusion did to Starmie, I would say we have got better odds against Drowsy, especially if we can hit a Confusion, which we do. That move's disabled. Poison Powder, we should be able to do it from here without much problem. Dig, Butterfree doesn't learn Dig, at least to my knowledge. Alright, there is a full restore just here. And I'm going to head to Vermilion. I'm going to battle the trainers in the SSN and maybe do the rival battle before battling Surge. And I'm going to get knocked out because of Sand Attack again. It's the cheapest move in the game. And in this generation particularly, it is so beyond broken. Against that Pidgey, Butterfree would win every day of the week if it didn't get its accuracy dropped. See? Easy win. Knock out Spearow, get rid of Raticate. I do need to catch Spearow, so let me try and do that now before Butterfree's level gets any higher. Let's poison Spearow. Let's get a Confusion. Great Ball should be fine from here. And we will trade Spearow for Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd learns Cut and also learns Fly, so it's handy as an HM assistant. Alright, let's board the St. Anne, the SSN. There is a TM for Body Slam here. I don't think, from memory, I don't think Butterfree learns Body Slam. It does not. However, I am thinking Butterfree may need a few more levels to be able to beat the rival. So let me just battle. Let me get to level 26. The reason being is because I want to be sure that I outspeed Pidgeotto, because if I get Sand Attack, the battle's pretty much a loss. And a Quick Attack, so another Quick Attack, that's fine. I just don't want Sand Attack. Kadabra may actually be a little bit tricky because of its high special. It's disabled my Confusion. I'll have to poison it. And I'm hoping I will have to wait for my Disable to wear off, because I can't go and battle Charmeleon while disabled, because it will use Ember and will... If I can't damage it, it will knock me out. So, no longer disabled. Confusion, critical hit. Butterfree's pretty fast, so its critical hits will be fairly common. Speed is what determines your critical hit ratio in Gen 1. So we will get Cut from the Cut Master. And we will leave the SSN. And Butterfree could beat Surge from here. Maybe. Surge's Raichu might be an issue, but Surge's Raichu does know Thunderbolt, which can... No, I can't battle Surge. I need to beat Misty, of course. Alright, he also has a Butterfree. Level 26. I should be able to beat Misty at level 26. Starmie has very high special, which is why Confusion was doing so little to it when it was level 19. But Confusion, 2-shot for Staryu. How's it now? It's, to be honest, it's not really any better. I need a Confusion, otherwise I'm going to get knocked out. Oh. Yeah, so this battle is proving to be quite difficult. Alright, let's get rid of Staryu again. I'm gonna go for Supersonic. Straight up. I'm gonna try. I might as well just ignore Poison altogether. It's too unreliable. Let's spam Confusion and get the win. So a little bit cheap because I had to use a confusion strategy, but not too bad. Confusion does always have that small percentage to cause confusion itself. And now let's head back to Vermilion so we can battle Lieutenant Surge. Once Butterfree is past Rock Tunnel, I'm thinking it's going to have a bit of an easier time. I can go and get the TM for Psychic. Butterfree does learn Psybeam, unless I'm mistaken in Gen 1. And one of the most annoying parts of the game is this puzzle here. Now, it's either going to be 50-50 this one or the one just below it. It's 50-50 going between... Oh, sorry, that was a misclick. So, and that's... It's 50-50 between being the one right next to it or top left. Alright, we get the 50-50 and let's battle Surge. Butterfree outspeeds Voltorb. It does hit us with Sonic Boom, which isn't good. And gets past Pikachu. Thundershock is going to do a ton of damage. It's not going to be able to beat Surge. Unless we maybe get a confusion by luck. But no, Raichu is going to win that pretty easy. It did it with Thundershock. It would have done it even easier with Thunderbolt. I might battle Surge a little bit later on. I can go to Rock Tunnel now, and the fact that Raichu is also outspeeding and Poison, that's annoying, but I do have antidotes. So these trainers aren't too difficult. And Rock Tunnel also shouldn't be too bad. The difficult trainer could possibly be the Hiker that has the Geodude and the Graveler. However, they don't have good specials, so Butterfree might be okay. Alright, let's get rid of Cubone. Slowpoke will take damage very slowly. Did lose about half HP on that battle, which isn't great. There's another Slowpoke here. I maybe should have healed before that. And I forgot to pick up the Super Potion, didn't I? I did. With Confusion being disabled, I will have to go for Poison and Confusion. And it looks like Slowpoke is still going to win. Well, I tell you what, that was very, very close. And I'm going to have to heal, because Butterfree won't make it through with 5 HP. So so far, it's struggling more than what I thought it would. This has been a bit more challenging than what I was anticipating. Pick up the Super Potion that time. Yeah, I anticipated Butterfree to be a bit better. It hasn't been terrible, but it also hasn't been stellar. So yeah. Alright, this trainer not too difficult. Bulbasaur is also part poison. Alright, I'm going to try and avoid the trainer battles here this time. I ran into them on my last run. And I've run into him again. Not to worry. That gives me a sort of a insight to see how much Butterfree will do against the Hiker. Alright, Jigglypuff is one of the most annoying Pokemon in the game with its Sing attack. Alright. I get the feeling Butterfree can do it from here. So let's give it a heal. Confusion on Geodude is nearly a one-shot. At level 31, it is now an outspeed. However, it has managed to hit Rock Throw, which is only like a 65 accuracy move in this. So that's unlucky. Graveler is probably going to knock me out unless I put it to sleep. Which Butterfree comes in clutch. So I've got through the hiker there, but Butterfree needed to hit that sleep, otherwise it would have been beaten for sure. So, I mean, I don't like using cheap strats, but then again, neither does the AI, and this could be a knockout actually. Nope, went for Whirlwind. But let's be fair, the AI also implements some pretty dirty strategy, so I don't mind the battle here and there winning by a cheap method. Alright, first thing I'm going to do upon reaching Celadon City is I'm going to get a drink from the drink machine, go to Saffron and get Psychic because Butterfree needs a stronger move. Confusion isn't too bad, but I think from memory it's a base... Is it base 60? Base 50, base 60, something like that. So up the stairs, up to the top floor, grab some water. Did I have enough space in my bag? I did. I had a playthrough before where I was speeding the text and I didn't realize that my bag storage was full. So let's get past the guard. And let's head to Mr. Psychic's house so I can get the TM29. Alright, this will go a long way for Butterfree. Let's get rid of Poison Powder. Poison doesn't do enough damage to really be a viable use. With Psychic and a few levels, I may be able to beat Surge now, so let's go try Surge again. Butterfree shouldn't struggle against Erica, because Erica's Pokemon are part Poison. With the exception of Tangela, which can't really do much to us anyway. Alright, Outspeed and Psychic is one shot. There is Psybeam now as well. Let's get rid of Sleep Powder. Psychic on Pikachu was a one-hit kill. And at level 24 against a level 32 Butterfree, a Psychic is not even half to Raichu. I did not expect that. And if I get paralyzed, I could be in trouble, but I want Raichu to go for Thunderbolt, but it doesn't get a chance to. I only went for Thunder Shock, so Thunderbolt would have done about double of what Thunder Shock did. So we defeat Lieutenant Surge. Let's head back to Saffron. Back across the path. Back to Celadon. Let's go and get Fly to make things a bit more convenient for us. And let's head on to... I am going to battle Erica. Erica should be pretty easy. And I will also grab... where is it? So now this is a disadvantage to using such a quick speed up toggle, is that you will keep overshooting where it is you are actually trying to get to. So I do think this will be a first try victory. Alright, that's just annoying. That's even more annoying. There we go. Alright, Erica, I'm anticipating a one-hit kill with Psychic. It'll be 2-hit, but that's okay. Tangela gets hit by a critical and then uses Bind on me. Interesting fact, in Gen 1, Tangela doesn't learn Wrap. If you don't believe me, check its moveset on Google. I do feel it's a bit of a Mandela effect. I swear it had Wrap. I don't know if it learns Wrap in later gens. Let's get rid of Supersonic. I don't like cheap strategies. Mega Drain's very good. Butterfree's got good special. Mega Drain will heal, and it's also a grass type move, which is useful against ground rock types and water. Alright, I am running out of PP, but that shouldn't matter in Rocket Hideout. There isn't really enough difficult trainers in here to worry about. So the purpose of this is to go and get the lift key, which will allow us to battle Giovanni for the first time. Giovanni will then give us the Sylph Scope, which will unveil the identity of the ghosts in Pokemon Tower. I did forget to battle the rival. I usually battle him when I get to Lavender Town. So he's actually going to be an easy battle. Alright, let's come through this. Come through here. Through here. One at the top. Down here, and we will make our way into the elevator. On B, floor F. Okay, let's knock out Sandshrew. Let's knock out Ekans. And Sandslash could beat us, but it doesn't. Knock down another Ekans, another Sandshrew, and one shot on Arbok. There's a super potion in the locker there. But we shouldn't need it for Giovanni because I have Mega Drain to use on 2 rock types, 2 one-hit kills, Kangaskhan. I'll use my last Psychic. It'll do half damage, Psybeam will knock it out. Let's grab the Sylph Scope and let's get out of here. I don't mind battling these 2 trainers. They're not very difficult. Let's Mega Drain against Drowsy. Let's knock out Machop. And we'll get out of the game corner and let's head to Lavender Town. So you need to get Mr. Fuji from Pokemon Tower before you go to Saffron and do all of that. So we are going to battle the rival. I'm going to use Psychic. I don't one-hit Pidgeotto, but that's okay. Execute is a bit of a tricky one. He will use Sleep. He will also use Barrage, which is very annoying, but Gyarados does some damage here. I'm gonna try Mega Drain against Kadabra so I can try and get some health back. Charmeleon is almost a one-hit, but it only knows Ember at this stage of the game. So let's continue on into Pokemon Tower. And let's battle the Channeler, which will technically end the run for Pokemon like Magikarp, Caterpie. Only those who can use normal moves, because in this gen, Struggle does not damage ghosts. It is based as a normal move instead of typeless. Gen 1 only. So it's at that point in the game when I do the Pokemon that can only use normal moves, I will mod them a move so they can continue their run, because I want all 151 Pokemon to battle the Elite Four. Upon the time of recording this, I have done a run with Magikarp. It was one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. It took an ungodly amount of time. And Magikarp, even at level 100, was not able to beat the Elite Four on its own. I had to feed it 6x attack and 6x special and 6x defend, repeatedly use full restore on it just so it could have a slight chance of winning. So we put the Marowak to rest. Let's get rid of the rest of Team Rocket within here. They're quite easy because Butterfree has good special and good psychic moves. Drowsy, I can use Mega Drain to keep my health up. Let's get rid of Zubat. Let's get rid of Rattata. Get rid of Raticate. Get rid of one more Zubat. And let's get the Poker Flute from Mr. Fuji. This will allow us to get past either one of the Snorlax next to Celadon or just south of Lavender. I always go to the west of Celadon City if I'm going to Fuchsia City, which what do we want to do here? Butterfree is level 38. They're decent stats. I don't like its chances against Koga or the rival at this stage, just because Koga does have some pretty somewhat bulky Pokemon. The rival, I don't see Butterfree winning at all at level 38, so let's go into the Fighting Dojo and gain some easy wins. And I may not be able to win with Psybeam and not healing. Nope, never mind. So a level 40 Butterfree, I feel like should be able to beat Koga. So let's use the Poker Flute. Okay, now if you hold your left trigger, you will walk past a guard here. Technically a glitch, doesn't really break the game in any way or change the way Butterfree performs. It's just quicker because I don't want to go and get the bike. So that is purely just to save a little bit of time. Now, I do also need to go to Safari Zone, which I never enjoyed doing. It's always just seemed... Alright, let's use Psychic and okay, maybe not. Let's try Mega Drain. And the jugglers do have a slight percentage of chance to just switch their Pokemon for no apparent reason. Alright, we've lost all of our Mega Drain. We've lost Psychic due to... Ooh. Now I'm going to have to use Psychic. I'm going to have to heal. Some of these jugglers can be a bit of an issue if you've got Psychic Pokemon, just because, like, your moves don't do a lot of damage against a Drowsy. They can confuse you, they can put you to sleep. So some of the gym trainers can actually be more difficult than Koga depending on who you're using for your run. Alright, Mega Drain won't do anything to Koga, so let's spam that. And let's get rid of Hypno. And there, as you see, Butterfree only just managed to beat Hypno, which is incredible. Like, Super Potion. I'm going to use the Super Potion. I'm going to try and battle Koga instead of going to the Pokemon Center. So Psychic will outspeed and one-shot Coughing. It probably won't one-shot Muck. Muck hasn't got great special, but it does have very high HP, which is why it usually survives attacks like that. Now, another Coughing. Wheezing is the same, has pretty good HP, doesn't have good special, but it will likely survive the Psychic attack. Yeah, and Sludge, that will be super effective and will probably knock Butterfree out. Yeah. Which is a shame, because if Butterfree had full health, it probably would have won that. So now Butterfree does have full health. Let's see how you do this time, Koga. Psychic is one-shot kill. Psychic, okay, Muck has used Sludge and has weakened my Butterfree to the point where I will need a bit of luck to beat Wheezing. And I get that luck as it went for Toxic, which is the worst move it could have gone for. We have got the Soul Badge. And sorry, I'm just adjusting my headset. There we go. As I'm recording this, I have my in-ear headphones in. As if I have the game music going, my other recording, it'll record some of the game's audio into my microphone and you can hear it on playback. And it's just a bit off-putting as I add some YouTube-free, royalty-free music in the background of the videos just to give it a bit of a good feel along. Alright, so we're going to the Safari Zone to get Surf and the Gold Teeth, which we exchange for Strength. The HM for Surf. I always found this period of the game to be annoying more than anything, because Safari Zone, when you were a kid, seemed like a bit of a puzzle. After going through it so many times, not so much anymore, but I don't have room for Surf. Let's get rid of TM12. And let's get Surf. I use Lapras to use Surf and Strength. Farfetch takes care of Cut and Fly, and that is all the HMs that I need. So upon the defeat of Koga, let's head back to Saffron. We need to defeat Sabrina, but first we need to go through Sylph Scope and get rid of Team Rocket. Alright, let's battle him. Get rid of Hypno. I am very keen to do a Hypno run. Hypno's very, very good in Gen 1. I mean, to be fair, all Psychic Pokemon in Gen 1 are a little bit overpowered, but Hypno is very good. And I should have gone to the Pokemart. Let's get rid of Toxic. As I always do, I also forgot to trade in the Gold Teeth for Psychic. So at level 43, Butterfree, the rival, I think it'll still be a challenging battle, even at level 53. Alright, let's Psybeam the Golbat. Drowsy. Now, I feel that Drowsy has been the toughest Pokemon for Butterfree to beat so far. The Drowsy and the Hypnos. Good work, Butterfree. Level 44. Let's heal up. And face another Drowsy. Get rid of Grimer. Get rid of Machop. Alright, first attempt at the current rival battle. Let's use Psychic on Pidgeot. I don't think it'll be a one-hit kill. Nope, far from it. Wing Attack's not too bad. I would rather Wing Attack than Sand Attack. But I have still lost over half my health. Execute is not going to be easy because it is part Psychic. I get a lucky crit. I'm now poisoned, which isn't good. I'm gonna have to use Mega Drain to try to get some HP, but that's not gonna work, is it? No. Got to use Psychic against Gyarados. And he's used Hydro Pump, knocked me out. The rival is actually going to be quite difficult for Butterfree because the rival also has a Growlithe. Does it? No. No, because he's got Charizard. What would he have? I don't remember. We'll soon find out. So that didn't go very well. And I need to get through that rival to get Lapras to do anything else. Alright. But Butterfree is definitely going to need some more levels to be able to fight through that on its own. I'm going to beat some of these bikers out here just to strengthen up just that little bit. Yeah, Butterfree was pretty easily beaten by the rival. So we will get through some of the bikers out here. There's a few more down the road as well. Yeah, let's battle him. They use a lot of coughing and wheezing, which gives Butterfree quick experience. Let's battle him. Get rid of Muck. Battle him. Alright, level 46, level 47. Let's do one more. Maybe two more. Let's do him as well. Get through the coughing and the wheezing. Alright, level 48. Let's try the rival again at level 48. So this should give me a speed advantage against most of the rival's Pokemon. Alright, so against Pidgeot, let's go for Psychic. 11 levels higher, it does half damage now, which... So Pidgeot will hit with a wing attack, but I've got a lot more health this time, so the battle should be a lot better. Poison Powder's not too bad, Poison won't reduce my health too much. And Gyarados goes for Bite. Alakazam. Oh dear. I'm going to have to go for Mega Drain. And it's not going to work. Alakazam's going to use Recover. Yeah, Butterfree is going to struggle with that rival. That's for definite. He's going to need more levels. That Alakazam is going to be a nightmare to get through. So, yeah, I will be completely honest. Butterfree is struggling more than what I thought it would. So yeah, I'm going to have to reach... I reckon I'm going to have to reach maybe level 52, 53 before Butterfree is comfortable at beating that rival. Which is, yeah, that's quite a statement if you look at it that way, because level 50s, you'd want to beat that rival pretty easily. And that rival, with an Exeggutor and Alakazam, that is a very tough combo for Butterfree to take on for the Elite Four. So I get the feeling that Butterfree is actually going to need to be quite a high level to get through the Elite Four. Alright, level 51. Let's come up. There's a few more trainers up here that we can get through. I wonder how many people have cut that tree down. It's such a pointless place in the game to put a tree. Alright, Confusion will knock out both of them. Knock out Coughing. Butterfree is level 51. Not too far away from level 52. Let's quickly heal. There were a couple of somewhat decent trainers here, which will get me to level 52. Level 52, let's try the rival. Let's try the rival again. If I don't get hit by wing attack, that will be a bonus, because wing attack is doing a fair chunk of damage. Oh, I went for confusion by accident. Let's put Psychic back at the top. Yeah, how about Mega Drain on Execute? Poison's not good, but I can get my health back pretty much to full with Mega Drain on Execute. Use the Psychic on the Gyarados. That's not quite a 2-hit kill. Psychic on Alakazam. I need to see how much this does. It's not good. Butterfree's not going to be able to get through, especially because Alakazam is also using Recover. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough battle. Very tough battle. And I'm very quickly running out of ideas. Alright, let's head down. It's the first time in a run that I've been down these routes. But I will need to power Butterfree up a little bit more, because it's got no chance against that Alakazam. And Alakazam is very, very fast as well, so I can't even outspeed it that easily. I also need to ditch some of my bag items. Let's use PP up on Psychic. Poker Flute. Knock the Snorlax out for a little bit more points. There is a Hyper Potion there in that rock, which I can use to heal if I need be. So there are some good, decent Pokemon you can get here. Don't bother with him, he's only got Magikarps. So I will do some of the trainers along here. And will this get Butterfree to level 54? It will. Great, alright, 2 more levels. Let's go back to the rival and see how Butterfree does at level 54. In theory, I could catch another Pokemon to surf to Cinnabar Island. Yeah, in theory, that is something I could do. Battle Blaine first. Alright. It has one-shot Pidgeot with a critical hit. That is very lucky, but I'll take it. Alright, let's get back to near full health. Gyarados with a Psychic. Still not doing half damage. Dragon Rage isn't good. I'm going to have to use Mega Drain. I need to try and keep my HP up. Alright, I've got past Alakazam, but Psychic isn't going to knock out Charizard. I'm happy that I've got through Alakazam though. Yeah, Ember will knock me out. That wasn't a terrible effort. Let's have another go, and let's hope that we get some... Let's hope we get a little bit of luck. I think Butterfree can do it at level 54. It did get lucky against Pidgeot though, didn't it? Yeah. Poison's not really the issue. Poison's not really an issue. I'm not too concerned with being poisoned. Alright, I'm going to use Mega Drain against Alakazam solely to keep my HP up. If it uses Recover, we're low health against Charizard again. I could go for Psybeam or Confusion to opt for that. Oh, critical hit. Oh, that's extremely lucky. That is extremely lucky. So I've defeated red, and yeah, it was a lucky win. Otherwise, yeah, Butterfree would not have won. But although in saying that, Alakazam did use Recover and restored its health. So Butterfree did take a bit more of a pounding than it could have against Alakazam, and could have entered that battle against Charizard with more health. So, you know what? You take the little wins when you can get them. Let's grab Lapras. Already got Lapras. Alright, this trainer. Let's Mega Drain to get our HP back up. Mega Drain on Marowak. Giovanni will be a cakewalk. None of his Pokemon are going to be any good against me. Rhyhorn, we will use Mega Drain. Nidoqueen, Psychic, they'll all be one-hit kills, especially at this level. Alright, Team Rocket are gone from Sylph Company. I need to go back to Fuchsia to get Strength. And it is something that I do forget to do quite often. I have forgotten to get it upon walking to Victory Road once before. So let's give that to the Warden. Teach Lapras Strength. Did I teach it Surf already? I did not. Alright, there is a rare candy here. Butterfree is probably going to need the levels later in the game. I prefer not to spam the rare candies if I don't need to. And just let the Pokemon level itself up by battling. Somewhat feel it is the concept of the game, if you know what I mean. So let's get rid of Nugget. Let's get rid of Dig. Get rid of the Hyper Potion. Let's get rid of Thunderbolt. Get rid of Bubble Beam. And that should be enough. I have kept a hold of the skateboard. That is so I can get out of this stupid mansion quicker. See? I'm learning as I do these runs more and more. I know what I need to save my escape rope for. There is a pickup one in here, I'm pretty sure, but I don't remember where it is. And I can't be bothered to find it. So let's run through here. Open up the gates. Which is questionable why it exists in this mansion to begin with. It's just annoying more than anything. It's not even a difficult puzzle. There's a Magmar. He's a rare encounter. There is another rare candy just up there. There is also another rare candy just here. Let's get the secret key and let's get out of here. Let's fly back to Cinnabar. I think I might have been at full health already, but never mind. That is just habit. Blaine is going to be difficult. He's not going to be easy. Fire Blast will do a ton of damage. Parasect really struggled against Blaine as well when I did my Parasect run. But let's give Butterfree a go. Let's see how he does. Psychic against Growlithe. Good hit. Ponyta. That should be a one-hit kill as well. 16 levels the difference. No, not quite. Fire Spin is not good. That can result in a burn. Alright, let's use Psychic on Rapidash. Critical hit does one hit. And let's use Psychic on Arcanine. And another critical hit. Fire Blast. Will it survive Fire Blast? It will. Not by a lot, but it did. It did get burned, but that won't affect our special ability for Psychic. And now I am dreading having to battle Sabrina. Sabrina is going to be very difficult. Very difficult. So Butterfree would need the levels regardless to beat Sabrina. Alright. I don't picture this going particularly well. Yeah, I'm not keen on Butterfree's chances in this. Let's get some health back with Mega Drain. She's used a Hyper Potion. Venomoth, let's go for Psychic. It is super effective. Venomoth is listed as a poison type. Alakazam. I'm going to go for Mega Drain to keep my HP up. Psywave does random damage. I'm out of PP for Mega Drain. Don't use Recover, you salty bastard. Alright. Psychic should do it from here. Fairly easy win. But that battle would have been very difficult for Butterfree if it was at a lower level. I feel like if you reduce Butterfree's level, even just by 2 or 3, it would not win against Sabrina. Alright, let's head up to Viridian City Gym. And let's go in and battle Giovanni. Giovanni will not be difficult, he'll be very easy. Because Mega Drain will defeat his Rhydon. Psychic will defeat the Nidoking and the Nidoqueen. I'm talking about the Giovanni battle, not those couple of trainer battles. So yeah, Dugtrio also probably a one-hit kill with Mega Drain. Rhyhorn is nice and easy. Dugtrio is nice and easy. Nidoqueen, one hit with Psychic. Nidoking, one hit with Psychic. At this level, no issues there. Even at a lower level, Butterfree would have won that pretty easily. And we are up to our second last rival battle. Alright, let's use Psychic on Pidgeot. That is a very good one-hit kill. Was a critical hit, but I will still take the win. Mega Drain on Rhyhorn. Let's use Psychic on Execute. So it's still not even doing half damage. It did get a special drop, so this probably will knock it out. Gyarados. Psychic does not even half. It used a Leer and then a Hydro Pump, so let's use a Psybeam to get that out. Mega Drain against Alakazam. It hit me with a Psybeam, which did a lot of damage. Hit me with a Psychic, which also did a lot of damage. Butterfree's now confused, that isn't good. With so little health, one Psychic PP left to defeat Charizard. Probably only knock it out if it got a crit. Flamethrower is going to be an easy win for Charizard. That wasn't promising for Butterfree. Let's deposit Lapras and Farfetch'd, because I get the feeling this battle might take a minute. So the best way to level up from here is to just keep battling the rival. Any damage Pidgeot does can be regained from Mega Drain. Psychic, Poison, that's not too bad. Gyarados, got to hit it with Psychic, got to get rid of him as quickly as possible before he uses moves like Dragon Rage and or Hydro Pump. Alright, Mega Drain on Alakazam, it's barely doing a thing. Psychic's not doing any better. Yeah, Butterfree is really struggling with that Alakazam. Alright, let's get rid of Pidgeot again. Mega Drain Rhyhorn. Psychic on execute. So that's easy. They're not too bad. Gyarados did too much damage there. I have to go for Mega Drain against Alakazam. I need to keep trying to regain my health. And the fastest way to level up from here is going to be beating that Pidgeot and that Rhyhorn. At level 60 now, it's still not two-shotting Gyarados. And Alakazam is winning this with ease. I could use Mimic to... Does Alakazam have Recover at this stage? Surely he does. But I'm not a fan of using Mimic to get a move that Butterfree wouldn't normally learn. I want the Pokemon to win with their natural learn sets. I want them to win on their own power unless they are unable to get past the Ghost types. Will I give them a move that they can't normally learn? Thing is, Alakazam is wearing Butterfree out that heavily. By the time it reaches Charizard, it's just getting one hit by Flamethrower. Poison is not too bad. How much does Mega Drain do against Gyarados? Not enough. Mega Drain on Alakazam. There you go. It does have Recover. And it's just going to whittle me down with Poison. Level 62. We are now two-shotting Execute. But it's Alakazam that is really, really doing the damage. Two-shot kill on Pidgeot. It's a range against Execute. And two hit on Gyarados. That's not too bad. I see Mega Drain starting to do a little bit more. As the level is going up, it might be able to win this one. Let's hit a Psychic. It's going to be a two-hit kill. And it has hit me with a critical hit with Flamethrower. Of course it has. That's unlucky for Butterfree, but it can win. It can win at level 63. Get our health back. Knock out Execute. Knock out Gyarados. Mega Drain on Alakazam. If it keeps going for Recover, we are going to lose again to it. Butterfree is really on the grind here. That's a good critical hit against Gyarados. And it gets slaughtered by Alakazam again. Yeah, Butterfree has struggled more than what I thought it would in this run. Honestly thought it wouldn't have this much trouble. Yeah, Mega Drain is healing. All right, we've got a chance to win. Let's go for Psychic. It'll need to get a critical hit to one-shot Charizard, which it doesn't get. Flamethrower, easy knockout. And I have no choice but to just keep going and going until Butterfree eventually gets over. At level 65, it is now equal level with the highest of the champion rival in the Elite Four. And it still cannot get past his second last battle, which is going to say a lot about the Elite Four run that Butterfree is going to do. Get rid of Pidgeot, get rid of Rhyhorn, get rid of Execute, get rid of Gyarados. Alakazam is hitting for massive damage with its Psychic. And Special is Butterfree's top stat. Alright, Pidgeot, get rid of Rhyhorn, get rid of Execute, get rid of Gyarados, Mega Drain against Alakazam. So if Alakazam goes to Recover at any stage, Butterfree pretty much can't win. Look at that, level 67 it is now at. Mega Drain is still not doing enough damage at all. Psychic doesn't do any better. It's going into Alakazam with good health. We're past Alakazam. I'm going to try Psybeam and just hope for a confusion. I don't get it. But that is really the only move I can think of. Literally just getting a lucky confusion. Yeah, this is quite painful to watch. To watch Butterfree get slaughtered again and again like this. But Butterfree, you need to persevere, only just get past Alakazam. Can we get a critical hit? Nope, Butterfree gets knocked out by poison. I had to go, I had to pause there for a sec. My in-ear headphones are starting to hurt my ears because my headset pushes on them. And it's weird not doing this with any sound in the background. Get rid of that. Alakazam is just killing us. Psychic on Charizard is really only, it's barely doing half damage. And Flamethrower is either that or I hope for a Gen 1 miss, which is 1 in 250. It's either 255 or 256. I think it's 1 in 256. If my memory serves me right. Gyarados is becoming a consistent 2-hit kill from Psychic. And that's too much damage. Charizard will just knock me out with Flamethrower. Butterfree is just going to continue to level up. It's now level 69, but can't get past this rival trainer. That's really, really bad. It's going to have a horrendous time getting through the Elite Four. Alright, we're going to Alakazam, fully health and with a crit. This is the best chance that Butterfree has had the whole run of getting past this rival trainer. And, I didn't knock it out with a crit. Now, Flamethrower. Now, Flamethrower didn't do much damage there because Psychic dropped Charizard's special. Even without the Psychic drop, it wouldn't have done... It shouldn't have been a one-hit kill. It might have been with a critical hit, but Butterfree finally has got past that rival trainer. That was tough, and it's going to be even tougher in that last battle. So Butterfree has still got a ways to go. And you're kidding me. I've left Lapras in the box. I completely forgot that I stored them because it took me so long to beat that rival. Let's head in. So at this point the run has been going for just under an hour and 15 minutes. Which, I mean, it's not too bad, but Butterfree, God, just got slaughtered by that rival. The rivals, so he'll have Charizard, he'll have Executor, and he'll have Alakazam, which is a horrendous team for Butterfree to overcome. In fact, Butterfree, I reckon Butterfree is going to be at least level 90 by the time it's able to get the win. Yeah, I would not be surprised. So, yeah, tough. I think we've got one of the toughest Elite Four battles ahead that I've done yet, with the exception of Magikarp, because that worthless fish could not fight its way out of a wet paper bag. And probably my least favorite part of the game, to be honest, is this Victory Road. And I did just remember that I do have rare candies. I don't want to use rare candies here. I want to see how Butterfree does at this level against... Sorry, held down. I am like... My head is spinning from battling that rival like 20 times. Not only that, the encounter... You know what, I might actually have to buy a repel in this game, because the encounter rate in Victory Road is stupid. Like, it's every like 6 steps you will get an encounter. There is another rare candy up there, but don't worry about it. I should be fine with the... How many have I got? 6. So if as Butterfree levels up, I will use... I might gain like 1 level and then maybe use a rare candy if it's really struggling with the Elite Four. Because I want Butterfree to at least have a go on its own at the level 70 that it has had to be at to get to this stage. This Victory Road, if you never played this on cartridge and you... Oops. If you have never played this on cartridge and have to do it in real time, Victory Road in this game is a nightmare. It takes so long to get through. It's worse on yellow because the wild Pokemon are a bit more aggressive and a bit more strong. But it's just a slow, tedious process before you finally get through it. Surprisingly, there are no mandatory trainers in Victory Road on this game. There's no trainers at all in Gen 2. Every other gen from that, I'm pretty sure, has at least 1 mandatory trainer in Victory Road. There is a full restore in that rock, which I will get. So how much money do I have left? Barely anything. I lost all of it to the rival. Alright, we are finally at Victory Road, or past Victory Road. Up to the Indigo Plateau. No, let me buy a full restore. Well, Butterfree, you've had an interesting run up to now. It's not as flawless run by any means, but you're not good against... You're good against this because you got Mega Drain. You're not good against ice moves. You also have a chance of getting frozen. Alright. Using Psychic against Slowbro isn't going to work. Psychic against Jinx isn't even going to be that good. And I need a few Mega Drain for Bruno. There we go. Alright, let's see how Butterfree does with... Well, Bruno's not going to be any problem. Everything's... Oops, didn't mean to go for Mega Drain there. Let's get our HP back. Let's Psychic Machamp. Yeah, Bruno's going to be a one-hit kill on everything. If Butterfree can outspeed Gengar, it should be able to beat Agatha pretty... Oh, whoops, I need more PP. Gengar went for Dream Eater, which is silly. And Psybeam does quite a lot against Golbat, and then it confused me. Psybeam possibly could knock out Haunter. Almost. I'll go for a Super Potion, that'll be a knockout. I need those Psychics for Gengar. Will it be a one hit on the level 6? Level 60, level 71, Psychic is still not a one hit, but Gengar stupidly goes for Toxic. I don't even know why they gave Gengar Toxic at this stage of the game. Poison's... Butterfree's running out of PP. It's completely out of PP for Psychic. I don't want to use one of the elixirs now, because I don't think Butterfree is going to get through Lance that easily. Good God. It was a critical hit, but Hyper Beam has done a massive amount of damage. Well, I'm impressed that Butterfree got to Lance on its first attempt. That's alright, so it's lost once. So let's actually, how much does he need to level up? It's quite a bit. Alright, you get one rare candy and then you have another go. Alright, let's just use Mega Drain on Dugong. A Dugong run actually sounds quite fun. Alright, let's knock out Cloyster. Let's knock out Slowbro. I need at least 2 Mega Drain for... Oh, I don't need it for Onyx, but I'd prefer it. Ah! Oh, crap, it got knocked out by Jinx. Jeez, I didn't see that coming. Alright, Mega Drain, Dugong, good win. Cloyster got hit by an Aurora Beam, which did a lot of damage, but can regain that lost HP from Slowbro. And I just used all my Mega Drain. Yeah. I'm frozen. That is always the risk against Lorelei, is that you will get frozen. And then you might as well just... How much does Psychic do against Dugong? About the same as Mega Drain. Oh, no, actually, Mega Drain did a little bit more. Slowbro is... Well, if it uses Amnesia, it'll be a 3-hit kill with... Oh, God. How much does Mega Drain do against Jinx? Oh, it was a critical hit, but it wouldn't have done much more. Lapras... how much does Psychic do? Crit. Blizzard will knock me out. So even with a crit, it's a 2-hit against Lapras. It'll probably be a 3-hit with Psychic, actually. Geez, Butterfree was lucky to get past Lorelei in the first battle. That's as simple as it. Like, it was only level 70. Now it's a higher level and it's struggling more to get through. Alright, let's use Psych Blizzard. Oh. Wow, okay, so Butterfree really did get lucky in that first one. Maybe I should use Mega Drain against Lapras. Get rid of Dugong. Get rid of Cloyster, get our HP back up. Mega Drain on Slowbro. Alright, level 75 against Jinx. I'm gonna have to go for Psychic. It's the strongest move. And it's been knocked out again by Jinx. Wow, this is a struggle. Butterfree has done a lot worse than I thought it would. I thought it would have done it. Oh, it got a crit with a Psychic. Yeah, I thought Butterfree would have done a lot better. It hasn't been... Oh no, let's be honest. It has actually been pretty terrible, and it's not even going to matter with Mega Drain. If Blizzard hits, it's going to knock me out. How much do we need to level up? Alright. Yeah, it's very, very tough against Lorelei. It's only beaten Lorelei once. Ironically on its first attempt, so... How much is Mega Drain doing to Jinx? Not much. Psychic's doing just as much. Alright, let's use Mega Drain against Lapras to get some HP back. And now let's use Psychic. That should knock it out. It does not. Alright. Butterfree is going to need at least a couple of rare candies. It's getting smashed. So it's a 2-hit against Dugong with Psychic. I probably should have just used Mega Drain, but let's use Mega Drain on Slowbro. That's good. Psychic on Jinx is going to be at least 3 hits. Now let's use Mega Drain on Lapras. It will be at least 3 hits as well. Let's use Mega Drain again to get that health back. Or I'll go for the Super Potion. That'll be a knockout. Alright, Bruno. For the second time, Bruno obviously is not going to be any issue. I might even use Psybeam against a fighting type and it'd still knock him out. That way I can... am I out of Psychic? No, I was looking at Mega Drains. Alright. So if we outspeed Gengar, we're fine. We'll Psychic one-shot it, it will. Agatha, for a change, is probably going to be along the easiest of the Elite Four in this one. Will it hit one-hit Gengar? It doesn't. And that says a lot for Gengar. Like, truly, Butterfree is nearly 20 levels higher, and Gengar is still surviving a Psychic. And lest we forget, Psychic is like a base 90. And Butterfree has good special. So like that Gengar is taking a hard hit and it's surviving. Alright, let's use Psybeam against Gyarados. 3 will knock it out. How much is Psybeam doing to Dragonair? About half. So it went for agility. So Mega Drain on Aerodactyl. It'll do neutral. It says not very effective, but it's actually doing neutral. The game gets confused because Aerodactyl's flying and rock. So the game just takes the first type, gets confused, and says it's not very effective against flying. Rock counteracts it, but the message just displays because the game thinks it needs to display a message and it can't say neutral. Alright, let's use Psybeam against Dragonite. And so it's gone for Hyper Beam. That probably will knock me out. Butterfree's got very bad defense. Oh no, okay, it doesn't knock me out. Oh, it didn't survive, but it will have to recharge. Alright, a level 80 Butterfree has finally made it to the last battle. And I don't have high hopes. I think Butterfree is about to get creamed. Just for fairness, I will give him an elixir. So I can get some PP back. Alright, level 80 Butterfree. How do you do? Psychic. Pidgeot will go for either Wing Attack or Sky Attack. I would like it to go for Sky Attack because then I won't take a hit. But it probably doesn't matter because the next Pokemon... the next one's Alakazam. Alright, let's use Mega Drain. It's got Recover. It's just going to whittle me down. So, yeah, not a great battle, not a great start. Let's just use the last 3 that I have. But for the rest of it, Butterfree, you have to level up on your own. I'm not going back into the world map to get you more rare candies. It's just because you have just been slaughtered by Alakazam that I'm giving you the rare candies. And I can't believe it, it's still losing to Lorelei. Like, this is really, really shocking. From a fully evolved Pokemon, I thought Butterfree would not struggle like this. It's like, Butterfree's got good special. And Blizzard is doing a ton of damage. Frozen. I don't think I have any full restore left. So that was an unlucky one. Anything else in here that I don't need? A few TMs so I can get a couple of full restore back. Alright, let's try again. Dugong, let's use Mega Drain. Good win. It's a 1-shot on Cloyster. It's a 2-shot on Slowbro. It's really just Jinx that's given me the most drama. Well, and Lapras, I guess. But level 84 Butterfree has got through Lorelei. Let's heal up against Onix. Get rid of Hitmonchan, don't need to use Psychic. Psybeam. Alright, now you shouldn't have any problem with Agatha now. It should all be 1-hits with Psychic. Probably could have used Psybeam. Actually, Psybeam will knock out Arbok. Psychic on Gengar. Alright, very nice. Oops. Meant to heal. Alright, it'll be a 2-shot kill on Gyarados, which is very good. Psybeam on Dragonair. Actually, let's just use... Okay, Psychic didn't knock it out anyway. Don't have any Mega Drain left. Use Psychic on Aerodactyl. It'll use a Hyper Potion. And I only have Psybeam left for Dragonite, which... Well, Slam is a terrible move. It's not really that strong, and it's got like 75 accuracy. It is a dreadful move. Alright, let's use an Elixir. But that's the last Elixir, because if you run out, then... Yeah. Alright, Psychic. Psychic on Pidgeot is a 1-hit with a crit. So we go in full health against Alakazam. Let's go for Mega Drain. And with a special drop, Butterfree is going to get creamed. And it's run out of Mega Drain. I'm going to have to save at least one for Rhydon. Level 85. Will Butterfree actually need to be level 100? It might, because it's getting slaughtered by Alakazam. And that was unlucky, it got frozen. It's only, I think it's like a 10% chance or something to get frozen, which is very unlucky. I'd actually say Butterfree has probably struggled the most with the endgame. I thought it struggled against Misty. And that's unlucky, that's another freeze. Someone's voice, don't run away. Probably Professor Oak. Alright, let's knock out Dugong, knock out Cloyster. That would have been Lorelei saying don't run away. I want to freeze you, Butterfree, again. Alright, there we go. So level 86. Let's knock out Onyx. Let's knock out Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. In fact, Confusion would probably knock them out. Alright, Agatha. For once, isn't difficult. Psychic will knock out Gengar. Psybeam would knock out Golbat. Probably knock out Haunter. Knock out Arbok. Knock out the other Gengar. Not often are we going to be able to one-shot Agatha like that. Alright, let's use Psychic against Gyarados, and it missed with what was probably Hyper Beam. So, Dragonair, let's use Psybeam. Let's use Psybeam again. Oh, I've got no Mega Drain. Let's use Psychic. Oh, it almost one-shot Aerodactyl. There we go. That was from the special drop. And Psybeam. I do have a Max Ether. I'm going to use that on Mega Drain. I want to give Butterfree the chance to win, because if it can get past Alakazam, it might actually do it. It would also be very handy if it could get Pidgeot down without taking any damage, which it does. Let's use Mega Drain. Alright, there we go. First time we have made it past Alakazam. And that's solely because it didn't go for a lot of recovers. Let's get rid of Rhydon with Mega Drain and get ourselves back to full health. Alright, Exeggutor is going to be difficult to get down, because it is part Psychic. Let's use Psybeam on Gyarados. It will take 3 Psybeams to kill it. Oh dear. Alright, so we've made it to Charizard, but it will outspeed. It will have to probably hit a crit to one-shot Charizard. And oh my god, it did. Butterfree has actually one-shot Charizard with a critical hit. Otherwise, yeah, Butterfree would have been knocked out for sure. I might... Alright, so if you want to sign off the video now, that's fine. I'm actually going to battle him again. So Butterfree has done it at level 88. But with that good luck crit, I'm just out of curiosity, I want to battle again just to see if it got lucky, which I reckon it did. Oh, well, I mean it did, because Charizard would have knocked it out the next turn. It's the same with Porygon. Venusaur kept going for growth when I had Porygon, and I did my Porygon battle again, so... Psychic is one hit on Dugong, one hit. Level 88 Butterfree's, and now level 89 Butterfree is doing a lot better. It's gotten through Lorelei. Oh, that's my last full restore. Alright, Bruno. You know what, I can probably knock Onix out with Psybeam now. Probably don't even need to use Mega Drain for anything. Even Agatha's might all get knocked out from the Psybeam. Oh, not quite. Not quite from Gengar just yet. Which, to be fair, again, really says a lot about Gengar and how good he is. Alright, Dragonair's still not one hit with Psybeam. Aerodactyl I'll hit with Psychic. Dragonite, Psybeam. Let's use a Confusion. It actually got a crit with a Confusion. Nice. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any healing for Drip, which is a shame. Butterfree needed. Yeah, Psychic. Well, that's a real shame because Butterfree might have done a lot better if it was able to heal. And obviously it's not going to win if it's just got Confusion. So it has still struggled. I want it to get like a legitimate clean victory and not one just of sheer dumb luck. Ah, no. Ah, I didn't get a full restore. You know what, I'm going to try and lose this one on purpose. Alright, yeah, I lost that on purpose. I forgot to get full restores. Alright, at level 90, Butterfree is entering the Elite Four now. And at level 90, it should almost be a one-hit shot for most of her Pokemon. Let's use Psychic against Slowbro. Let's use Psychic against Jinx. Let's get rid of Lapras. Easy win. Alright, let's use Mega Drain against Onix to get some HP back. Psybeam, 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 Psybeam. Agatha. Psychic. Psybeam, 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 Psychic. Alright, this time let's remember to heal. Psychic, and then we hit with a Psybeam. Psybeam is almost a one-hit kill on Dragonair. Psybeam out Dragonair again. Mega Drain on Aerodactyl does quite a bit, and I do need health back. Let's get rid of Dragonite. Alright, so level 92, Butterfree is substantially higher level than its opponent, but it kind of needs it. Alright, let's use an Elixir. And let's see how good you really do. Alright, let's use a Psychic on Pidgeot. Use another Psychic, good. Alright, Alakazam's the tough one. As long as it doesn't use Recover too often, which it is, and a full restore, and I've run out of Mega Drain. But Psychic does the job. It hasn't lost too much health, which is good. Don't want to lose too much against Exeggutor either. It can't knock out Gyarados. It's against Charizard again. It's got bugger all health. You know what? You get a full restore. How much does Fire Blast do? A third, okay. Let's hit with a Psybeam. Charizard missed with Fire Blast because it's a crap move. It's inaccurate. So at this level, Butterfree. Now, Butterfree gets a... I'm allowing Butterfree to win this with a full restore because Red cheated and used a full restore on his Alakazam, which has Recover, which is even more unfair, and I used all of my Mega Drain on it. Which means I couldn't heal against Rhydon, which would usually be what Butterfree would do. So I'm counting that as a clean win for Butterfree. Butterfree's run, yeah, it wasn't great, was it? It was quite a struggle against a rival, particularly in the late game. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be in the top tier for the best runs. Yeah, a very, very tough run. Butterfree, though, is a good Pokemon in Gen 1. It does have a good moveset, having Psychic and Mega Drain. He's a favourite for a lot of people, mainly because of the early anime when Ash had his. Butterfree's speed and special stats are fantastic for this game. But his defense also really lets him down. Butterfree really gets hit hard by any physical move. As you were seeing with Hyper Beam, it just hemorrhaged HP. And another thing with Butterfree is that it doesn't have huge HP stat compared to other Pokemon, which, yeah, also... Sorry, I was just reading something. Yeah, that Sorry, what was I saying? Well, this is a great way to end the video. I've completely lost what I was... Oh, the HP, yeah. Compared to other Pokemon, Butterfree has pretty average HP compared to some other, like, heavy top-tier hitting Pokemon. But overall, average, difficult run, but Butterfree got there in the end, which is what really matters. If you're watching this and I haven't done a run of a Pokemon that you want to see, leave a comment. I am trying to prioritize runs that people are asking for. Until then, take care as the credits fade out in the game. I'll see you in the next run or the next video, whatever it is I post. Take care, look after yourself. I'll see you then.